The Neanderthals, a group of archaic humans that roamed across much of Europe and parts of Asia and the Middle East. These enigmatic ancestors of modern humans lived alongside Homo sapiens for thousands of years, until they mysteriously disappeared around 40,000 years ago. Despite their remarkable cultural, social, and anatomical characteristics, the reasons for their extinction remain a subject of intense debate among scientists. Did they die out due to environmental changes, conflict with early humans, or a combination of the two factors? Let's look at the fascinating story of the Neanderthals and explore the theories behind their mysterious disappearance. Before delving into theories behind their disappearances, it is important to understand who the Neanderthals were. Their species, Homo neanderthalensis, lived from approximately 400,000 years ago until about 40,000 years ago. They were adapted to live in cold climates with robust stocky bodies and a large nose, ideal for conserving heat in ice age conditions. Neanderthals were not the primitive brutes as was once often portrayed in media. Recent studies have shown that they were highly intelligent with a complex social structure. They built tools, controlled fire, and possibly even created rudimentary art. Evidence suggests that they buried their dead and even had some sort of language, though the extent of their cognitive abilities remains a subject of study. Neanderthals and modern humans shared a common ancestor, but were separate species with distinct physical and behavioral traits. They coexisted with early Homo sapiens for thousands of years, but eventually Homo sapiens became the dominant species. Neanderthals lived through multiple ice ages, but the rapid climatic fluctuations around 40,000 years ago were particularly severe, causing extreme cold and seasonality, reducing their habitats into sparsely vegetated steppes and semi-deserts. Evidence from caves in France suggests that Neanderthals faced nutritional stress during these colder periods. Bones of prey animals show signs of intense processing for marrow extraction, indicating food scarcity. Neanderthals were specialized hunters of large ice age mammals, such as mammoths and woolly rhinoceroses. As these animals became scarce due to environmental changes, Neanderthals struggled to adapt their hunting strategies for smaller, more elusive prey. Modern humans, that is Homo sapiens, migrated out of Africa into Europe around 45,000 years ago, overlapping with Neanderthals for at least 5,000 years. Both species occupied similar ecological niches, meaning there was competition for resources such as food and shelter. Modern humans had superior tools and technologies compared to Neanderthals. Innovations like the bow, spear throwers, sewing needles for making tailored clothing, and long-distance trade networks gave modern humans a survival edge during harsh climates. Modern humans had a more varied diet which included fish, plants, and small game, whereas Neanderthals were more reliant on large mammals. This dietary flexibility likely helped Homo sapiens survive environmental changes better than Neanderthals. Genetic studies reveal that modern humans outside Africa carry about 1 to 2% of Neanderthal DNA. This means that the two species interbred when they coexisted. Some researchers argue that rather than being entirely wiped out, Neanderthal populations were slowly assimilated into Homo sapiens through interbreeding. And this process gradually reduced distinct Neanderthal populations over time. The Campanian ignimbrite eruption near Naples around 39,000 years ago was one of the largest volcanic eruptions in Europe's history. This released massive amounts of ash into the atmosphere, which caused widespread ecological disruptions. Sediment studies suggest that this event severely affected plant life and herbivores in Europe, further straining Neanderthal survival. One of the less discussed but plausible theories is that disease and pathogens played a role in the disappearance of Neanderthals. As Homo sapiens moved into regions where the Neanderthals lived, they could have introduced new viruses and diseases against which the Neanderthals had no immunity against. This could have led to widespread illness, weakening their population and making them more vulnerable to extinction. Archaeologists have uncovered a wealth of evidence about the Neanderthals, shedding light on their way of life and their eventual fate. Fossilized remains, stone tools, and ancient cave art have provided insights into their intelligence, culture, and behaviors. As more fossils are discovered and newer technologies are applied to ancient DNA, we may find out more about the life and death of these ancient humans. For now, the mysterious disappearance of our cousins, the Neanderthals, continues to captivate scientists and the public alike, offering a fascinating window into our shared past. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, press that like button and let me know. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It helps out a lot. I will be uploading more historic content on this channel, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you next time.